Welcome to this beginner footwork class. I already made tutorials about specific footwork steps, but in this video I want to show you how you can start with Footworks. It will be a little bit more general. If you want more specific videos, check out the footwork tutorials or playlist that I already made on my channel. So usually when people start learning Footworks, they always start from a specific step, for example a 3-step or a 6-step or a kick out or something like this. In my opinion, it's even better if you learn how to get comfortable with the position 0, this position here, from the side, back straight, knees a little bit low, so not closed like this, feet a little bit close together, not too wide like this, and knees relaxed. You can play a little bit with your knees, keep them a little wider in this way, or keep them a little closer like this. This is up to you, how you feel more comfortable. So first of all, you should get comfortable in this position. Second, you should play a little bit in this position. So for example, from here, lean the weight on one side like this, then move back here, lean the weight on the other side, do it a little bit faster. Make sure you know what you're doing with the arm that is staying in the air. So don't keep it like this, relaxed or random like this, but give it a nice posture. You can also touch your head, do like this. So every time you stop, you wanna hit a pose. Imagine like someone making pictures and you have to be cool in each position, okay? So here you have to be cool. Here you have to be cool, okay, in each position. When you start playing with your arms in the footworks, try to lean your hands in this way here. Probably it will be very uncomfortable at first, staying in this position. But after a while, it will get lighter and better. Many people feel too uncomfortable in this position, so they stay with the hands flat on the floor, but your footwork will look a little bit lower and a little bit sloppier if you do it in this way. Some high-level b-boys even used to do footworks just with the fingertips, just like this. This is even harder, but you can try. If you are able to do it only with fingertips, the footwork posture will look better and much higher, and also lighter. After you get comfortable with this, try to play a little bit with going forward and backwards. So from the side, instead of going just sideways like this, try to go a little bit more backwards like this, then go straight again, go backwards to the other side, go to the front like this, go to the front with the other hand, turn your knees a little bit, turn your knees on the other side, like this, like this. Once you lean your hands on the floor, you can start playing with your legs a little bit, turning your hips from one side to the other, like this. These are just exercises to get comfortable with the position 0 and get your body ready and warm to do footworks. Next thing, start playing with the legs. So extend one leg like this, go back, extend the other leg. Then try to do the opposite thing, so extend the same leg as the arm that you're leaning in. So left leg, left hand. Switch and like this. Remember, you can also switch like this. You can turn in this way, so keep the same leg straight. Turn and switch the weight from one end to the other. Turn back, turn, turn. You can try to turn even more, and also here turn even more. Turn, turn. Do it on the other side as well. From here, turn, turn, turn. Keep your legs straight, but also you can play with them a little bit and keep them a little bent and see how it looks like. I really recommend also filming yourself to really understand if the movements you are doing are cool or you have to change something in the shape. Like this, like this, like this, even backwards like this, like this. Now let's add the hooks. So from the position 0, straighten one leg, same hand, same leg, and from here just hook like this and bend the straight leg. From here, straighten it again, go to the position 0, change the weight, kick forward and hook. These are just linear hooks. You can make them better by changing the shape of this movement and by making them more circular. So from here, instead of kicking just straight, you can kick backwards like this or to the side like this, turn and hook. And going back, same thing. turn, then change the weight, kick backwards or on the side, turn and hook, then turn back. So as you can see, you can do the same move in two different ways with two different shapes. I recommend to practice both, film yourself, and try to figure out which one is the best for you. If you are pretty flexible, I really recommend the swinging form. If your hips and your knees are kind of flexible and you can kick out properly. But if you're not that flexible, maybe the linear form like this, it will be better for you. Now, part 2. Once you feel comfortable with these basic positions, it's time to learn the first actual steps. There is not a specific order and a step you should learn first, but it's up to you. There are many basic steps. I would recommend to start with monkey swings, because they are pretty easy. You kick your leg out, you turn like this, you change the hand, and you change the leg. You turn, you change your hand, and you change the leg. Turn, 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 turn and change, turn and change, turn and change. Also these ones, you can make them smaller or you can make them wider and bigger. This is the small version, just doing this. And this is the wider version, doing like this. You can also do the monkey swings in reverse. This means if you want to start with the right leg, you're gonna kick the right leg towards the left side. You're gonna turn and switch the hand and change. And now you are with the left leg to the right side. You turn and you change. You turn and you change. Turn and change. Turn and change. Turn and change. Turn and change. Now that you have your first footwork, you can already try to play with this one and mix it with different shapes and different positions. So for example, starting from the position 0, just going like this, changing, hook, then monkey swing like this, then stopping here, stopping here, stopping here, stopping here, turning and doing the monkey swing again, like this. So you only have one move, but even with this one move, you can try to play and do different poses, play with different angles, try to freestyle a little bit, just try to get comfortable with the position. And you can already start following the music and dancing with just one step and just a little bit of basics from the position 0. You don't need that much. Let's move on with other moves. A very easy move that you can learn is this one here. You lean the right hand on the floor and you kick your legs out like this. You come back, you switch and kick the legs out. So it's called a kick out. You can do it also this one with different shapes. You can keep your feet closed together in this way, or you can keep them wider if you want, or you can do the first one like this, and then the second one wide like this, then close. Then when you change side, you can even cross like this. You don't have to do all the moves strictly how you learn them, but feel free to create and to play. Different poses, different angles, different shapes. When you learn a new move, make sure before learning new moves, you should be able to play with the moves you already have. So try to put together the kick out, the monkey swings, both the regular one but also the reverse one, just with different poses. Mix them together and then move on with another move. And try to implement this new move to what you already have in your freestyle, okay? The next move could be a CC. It's also very easy. You can straighten the right leg, your weight on the right hand. From here, lean the left hand on the floor and kick the left leg out in this way. Don't do this, but try to have this shape here. If you want, you can change the shape a little bit, of course. It's up to you. Try to film yourself as usual and make sure the position you're doing is good looking, okay? So, kick, you go back, you change and you change your head and you go to the other side like this. You go back, you change and you repeat over and over again. Also for this move, you can do it in many different ways. For example, when you kick here, instead of going back like this, you can go back to the position 0 and then directly kick like this to the other side. Go back to the position 0, kick, go back to the position 0, kick, go back to the position 0, and so on. Or another way to do it, you kick, you jump on the right foot. So you jump like this and you are ready to go to the other side. You kick, and you jump back to the left foot like this. So instead of doing 1 and 2, you directly arrive in this position here, from here to here. So again, you have a new move, but you already have 3 different variations of one move. And there are many more. Just be creative with it and try to create your own variations. For the moment, we are always facing the front, and we are not turning around with our legs in a circle, and we are also not turning our body that much. Now let's learn some circular footworks that are the footworks when you turn around with your legs or also with your body in some cases. The first one you can learn is the one step, or helicopter or coffee grinder. I will spin clockwise, starting with my left leg, straightening, changing and turning and jumping. The left foot is never touching the floor, so you don't have to do this and then jump, but try to keep your left foot up in the air. Here, jump, jump, and so on. And you can do it in reverse, so always with the left foot going to the opposite direction. It's a little bit harder. So from here, jump, jump. From here you can change with a monkey swing and try to keep going on the other side, so counterclockwise, this time with the right foot. So jump, jump, and then go back. Jump, jump. So also here you have just one step, but you have 4 different variations of the same step. You have 2 variations clockwise and 2 variations counterclockwise. So again, if you didn't understand, the first variation is left leg straight clockwise, like this. The second variation is right leg straight clockwise, like this. The third variation is right leg straight counterclockwise, so like this. And the fourth variation is left leg straight counterclockwise. If you learn all the moves we have seen until now, you already have many different opportunities with your footworks. Remember, try to mix all of them together. Let's move on. Now that you learned the first circular footwork, you can just learn all the circular footworks from the 1 step until the 6th step, or until the 7th step, or even until the 10th step. It's up to you. The steps from the 1 until the 6 are the most common, or until the 7 maybe. The 8th step, 9th step and 10th step are not that common. Okay, now in this video I'm not gonna show all the steps from the 2nd step until the 10th step. If you wanna learn these specific steps, watch the other tutorials that I made. Keep in mind that for each step that you do, there are many variations. So what to learn next? There are a few common footworks that I always recommend learning for beginners. The first one that I recommend is the Zulu spin. If you do it towards the left side, so counterclockwise, you start with the left leg straight like this, you turn in this way, staying in the same position, so not switching legs, and after the turn, you slide in this way, and then you repeat. Turn and slide, turn and slide. Same thing also on the other side. Make sure you learn them on both directions to have even more variations and opportunities in your footworks. So from here, turn and slide, turn and slide, okay? The second and very easy one is the Babylove or 12th step. This time we're gonna start from the back. So from this position here, from the front, this position here. When you stay in this position, make sure you're not staying here with your hips too high. Make sure your hips are down. It will not look good if you stay with your hips up. So how to do the Babylove? From here, spinning clockwise, right leg forward, and then turn and you arrive in the same position. From here, right foot backwards like this, and come back here. And then repeat. So right foot forward and come back here. Right foot backwards and come back here. Right foot forward and come here. Right foot backwards and come here. And also learn it on the other side. So forward, pump, backwards, pump, forward, pump, backwards, pump. It's very, very simple. Okay, if you learned all the steps I showed you in this video and you are able to put them together and do some combos or freestyle with them, try to follow the music with them, try to play not only with steps but also with poses, you can already reach a pretty good basic level in your footwork. Let me know if you want to see an intermediate version of this video where I show a little bit more advanced footworks and patterns. And also let me know if you would like to see more videos like this, for example, legworks class for beginners or backrocks or other things. If you're also interested about power moves, check out the power moves guides that I made. You can find the link in the description. I really hope you enjoy and see you next time with a new video. Yo ninjas!